Welcome to week 4 of our How's the Weather unit. Today we will start with lesson 1. Let's go ahead and take a look at what you're going to be able to do by the end of this week. You are going to create a postcard to send to a family member or friend about the trip that you took. While you're working, you're going to include things in your note about where you went. What was the weather like? How did you get there? What did you do there? What didn't you get to do? And what was the best or most fun part? Let's take a look at today's lesson. Today, target is I can use conditional statements to discuss what you should and can do in different locations when the weather is calm and when it is stormy. To complete your work today, you are going to need your language log, and it is page 14. Let's review from last week's work. Let's go to the town. Your turn. Let's go to the beach. I hope it's sunny. Let's go to the lake. Let's go to the ocean. Let's go to the waterfall. Let's go to the river. Let's go to the field. Let's go to the cabin. You are doing so well. Good job. Let's go to the airport. Let's go to the forest. And here's our weather, our picture cards from last week. Hot, warm, sunny, cloudy, snowy, or rainy. Let's build some background before we begin today. So if you plan a trip, you have to think about what you'll do if the weather is nice or if it isn't. Not always is the weather going to be nice, just because we want it to. So what kind of weather would be ideal for this activity? I am thinking this is indoors, so it might be cloudy or rainy. On the other hand, what kind of weather would be ideal for this activity? If you said sunny, I totally agree. It has to be warm and sunny for us to be able to have a hike. So today, you're going to ask, what should we do when we get to your turn? Great. So you might say, if it's sunny, nice, warm, or hot, we should or we can. So what should we do when we get to if it's sunny, nice, warm, or hot, we should If it's sunny, nice, warm, or hot, we can remember, there is more than one way to describe each type of weather. So if it's sunny, we should go fishing. If it's nice, we can fish. If it's warm, we should go fishing. Or if it's hot, we can fish. Great. We could also canoe or hike or go hiking. We could ride bikes or we could swim or go swimming. Let's practice. If it's sunny, we should fish. If it's nice, we can canoe. If it's warm, we should go swimming. If it's warm or hot, we can ride bikes. If it's hot, we can go hiking. Great. So these are all things we can or should do if it is sunny, nice, warm, or hot. But what if it's not? What if it's cloudy or rainy or cool or cold or windy? What should we do when we get to the cabin? We could, if it's rainy, we should play games. If it's cool, we can stay in the tent. Tell scary stories. Build a campfire. Let's practice. If it's rainy, we should play games. If it's cool, we can stay in the tent. If it's cold, we can build a campfire. If it's windy, we can tell scary stories. Great. You are doing so good. One more. Let's try another. If it's cloudy, we should play games. Great. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Let's plan your activities. So remember, when we are planning a trip, we have to think about the weather. We have to think about what would happen if it's rainy or cloudy, or if it's hot. Okay, so what should we do when we get to the cabin? Different ways to respond could be, if it's sunny, we should go hiking. If it's cloudy, we can go fishing. You may also respond by saying, if it's sunny, we should fish. Or if it's cloudy, we can canoe. Your turn. Try to say 2 sentences on your own. What should we do when we get to the beach? Great. One more time. Let's practice. What should we do when we get to the forest? You guys are doing so well. I think it's time for us to go ahead and practice writing it down. So on your language logs on page 14, you are going to practice writing it 3 times, 3 different situations. So what should we do when we get to, and you can fill it in. What should we do when we get to the forest? If it's warm, we should. If it's rainy, we can. After you have finished, read your sentences to your class on Flipgrid. You are going to go ahead and take this time to finish your writing and then read your sentences on Flipgrid. Have fun with this. You can also remember to use the resources and always go back and rewatch the video if you need to for extra support. When you are finished and you have shared it on Flipgrid, I challenge you to think outside the box. What would you do? Today you used if, so with a conditional statement, if, to tell what you should do in good weather and what you can do if the weather is not nice. Without using the cards for your handout, tell your family or friend about an activity you would do if it were sunny and an activity you would do if it were raining. For example, if it's sunny, I can ride my skateboard outside. Have fun with this, guys, and keep practicing your language.